Birds. Birds are some of the most beautiful and interesting animals in the world. They come in many shapes, sizes, and colors, and they can be found almost everywhere on Earth. Birds live in forests, mountains, deserts, cities, and even near oceans. This essay will explore the unique features of birds, the different types of birds, their behavior, and why they are important to the environment. First, let's talk about what makes birds special. One of the main features of birds is their ability to fly. Most birds have wings and feathers that help them soar through the sky. They use their wings to travel long distances, find food, and escape predators. However, not all birds can fly. Some birds, like penguins and ostriches, are flightless. Penguins swim in the ocean, while ostriches run fast on the ground. Feathers are an important part of what makes a bird a bird. Feathers help birds stay warm and dry. They also help birds blend in with their surroundings or stand out to attract a mate. For example, the bright feathers of a peacock help it impress potential mates. Birds also use their feathers to communicate. They may puff them up to look bigger when they feel threatened, or spread them out to show off during mating displays. Birds have beaks, which they use to eat, build nests, and defend themselves. Different birds have different types of beaks, depending on what they eat. For example, birds of prey like eagles and hawks have sharp, hooked beaks for tearing meat. Seed-eating birds, like sparrows, have short, strong beaks for cracking open seeds. Birds that drink nectar, like hummingbirds, have long, thin beaks to reach into flowers. Birds also lay eggs. Most birds build nests to keep their eggs safe. Nests can be found in trees, on the ground, or even in cliffs. Some birds, like swallows, build their nests using mud, while others, like woodpeckers, make holes in trees. After the eggs are laid, the parent birds take turns keeping the eggs warm until they hatch. Now, let's look at the different types of birds. There are more than 10,000 species of birds in the world, and they come in all sizes. The smallest bird is the bee hummingbird, which is only about 5 centimeters long. The largest bird is the ostrich, which can be over 2.5 meters tall and weigh up to 150 kilograms. One well-known type of bird is the songbird. Songbirds are birds that can sing beautiful melodies. They use their songs to attract mates and defend their territory. Some common songbirds include robins, sparrows, and nightingales. Each bird has its own unique song, and some can even mimic the sounds of other animals or humans. Birds of prey, also known as raptors, are another fascinating group of birds. These birds are strong hunters with sharp claws and keen eyesight. Eagles, hawks, and owls are all examples of birds of prey. They hunt smaller animals like mice, rabbits, and even other birds. Owls are especially interesting because they can see in the dark and hunt at night. Water birds are birds that live near rivers, lakes, or oceans. Ducks, swans, and pelicans are examples of water birds. They are excellent swimmers and often have webbed feet to help them move through the water. Some water birds, like seagulls, can also fly great distances over the ocean. Penguins, although flightless, are also considered water birds because they spend most of their time swimming and diving for fish. Another interesting group of birds is the parrot family. Parrots are known for their bright colors and intelligence. They are social birds that can live for many years. Some parrots, like the African gray parrot, are able to mimic human speech. These birds are often kept as pets because they are playful and friendly. Bird behavior is fascinating to observe. Birds are always busy doing something. Many birds migrate, which means they travel long distances during certain seasons. For example, some birds fly south in the winter to escape the cold weather and find food. They return north in the spring when the weather is warmer. The Arctic tern is famous for its long migration, traveling from the Arctic to Antarctica and back every year, covering more than 70,000 kilometers. Birds are also known for their social behavior. Some birds, like pigeons and starlings, live in large groups called flocks. Living in a flock helps birds stay safe from predators. It also helps them find food more easily. Some birds, like geese, fly in a V shape when they migrate. This helps them save energy and stay together as a group. Nesting is another important behavior in birds. Birds build nests to protect their eggs and raise their young. Some birds are very protective of their nests and will chase away anything that comes too close. After the eggs hatch, the baby birds rely on their parents to feed and care for them until they are strong enough to fly on their own. Birds are important to the environment in many ways. One of the most important roles birds play is in pollination. Some birds, like hummingbirds, help pollinate flowers by carrying pollen from one flower to another as they drink nectar. This helps plants grow and reproduce. Birds also help control insect populations. Many birds eat insects, which helps keep the insect population in balance. Without birds, there could be too many insects, which could harm plants and crops. Birds of prey, like eagles and hawks, help control the populations of smaller animals, like rodents. Another important role birds play is seed dispersal. Many birds eat fruits and berries, and when they fly to different areas, they spread the seeds in their droppings. This helps new plants grow in different places, which is important for keeping ecosystems healthy. Unfortunately, many bird species are in danger. Habitat loss, pollution, and climate change are some of the main threats to birds. Deforestation, for example, destroys the homes of many forest birds. Pollution can harm birds by poisoning their food and water. Climate change is also affecting birds by changing the seasons and weather patterns, which can make it harder for birds to find food and migrate. We can help protect birds by conserving their habitats and reducing pollution. Planting trees and protecting natural areas can give birds safe places to live. Reducing the use of chemicals and plastics can help keep their environment clean. Supporting organizations that work to protect birds and their habitats is another way we can make a difference. In conclusion, birds are amazing creatures with many unique features. They come in all shapes and sizes, and they live in many different environments. Birds play an important role in keeping the ecosystem balanced by pollinating plants, controlling insect populations, and dispersing seeds. However, many bird species are in danger due to habitat loss and environmental changes. By protecting birds and their habitats, we can ensure that these beautiful creatures continue to fill the skies for generations to come.